Pregnancy Cure Endo. Let's talk. Bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Bye-bye. Hey guys, it's Kyla Live, and I am just that Endo girl living beyond my pain, and today we're talking endo after pregnancy. Okay, so in short, no, pregnancy is not the cure for endometriosis, but the reason why so many doctors actually recommend it, because similar to Lupron, it will put your body in this state of dormancy for endometriosis. So your endometriosis will not be able to get fed the estrogen that actually makes you flare with endo. Point blank, period. But I just wanted to kind of share the realistic journey of endometriosis in pregnancy and like what it actually looks like and if it snaps back right away after pregnancy. Okay, so here is my story. During my pregnancy, I had no endometriosis pain of any way, shape, or form. So similar to like going on Lupron, I was in a very blissful state of mind. That's a lie. Okay, so when I say blissful state of mind, I mean that I did not have to deal with any type of pain, right? I was not dealing with my regular symptoms. I did not have any heat sweats. I wasn't vomiting, any of that great jazz. Now, if you want to actually see my Lupron story, I'll leave it up here. But with Lupron, I did have a lot of side effects that I really wasn't too happy about. But similar to Lupron, none of my regular endo symptoms. Once I actually had baby Clay and we were living our lifestyle of breastfeeding, I was able to keep the endo pain at bay for the most part. I will say that I was exclusively feeding Clay breast milk for the first 4 months of his life. However, you know, with working full-time and all that jazz, I'm not able to keep up with it. I was still pumping, but it's not the same. Okay, so right now we are 9 months postpartum, and I can say for the first time, I've actually had a legit endo cycle again. So before now, every time my cycle would come on, it was like clockwork. I would have my cycle, but I really wouldn't have the pain. And I know a lot of that was contributed to the fact that I was breastfeeding. But now, Clay is eating a lot more, and I'm working full time, and I honestly just don't have the time to pump like I want to. And I knew that this day would come. And yes, endo came back ablaze. This is the first time that I've actually had endo type pain, and it's definitely not the same as my cycle prior to being pregnant, but it's definitely not great. I didn't have any heat sweats, I didn't have to throw up, I didn't have any muscle spasms. However, I did have really, really bad cramps. Thankfully, I was able to get through it without taking any pain medicine. Once I realized that Anti-Flow was really, really here, and I was in pain, I made a huge anti-inflammatory smoothie, and I'll leave my smoothie guide down below. I ate some oatmeal, drank a lot of water, and was able to kind of get through that pain, which is awesome. But it just kind of got me back to reality. It's like now I can no longer use the fact that I'm breastfeeding as a reason to not getting back to my endo-friendly diet. Like, I have to pay attention to my diet a lot more. I have to pay attention to my stress levels a lot more. I gotta get back on a workout regimen that works for me and my lifestyle right now. But yeah, endo is back, and I'm not gonna let it claim my life. But to me, it's just like stages, right? going through this amazing stage of not having to deal with endo because of my pregnancy and because of breastfeeding. And now it's time to decide what's next for us. So my husband and I have been talking about having another one and seeing if that's what's in our future and trying. But if that doesn't happen, then that means that it's time to talk to my doctor about how I want to live the rest of my life now that I've been able to actually have my son. And I talked to a lot of my endo sisters about it, and those who have had their babies, they have successfully been able to remove half of their ovaries and live a life that is extremely less painful. So that's something that I'm definitely going to explore and look into. But in short, no, endo is not cured by pregnancy. However, similar to going on Lupron, it does put your endo in a dormant stage. And if you breastfeed, you're guaranteed a couple more months of freedom from the pain. However, endo will come back, and then it's time for you to decide how you want to live your life next. All right, guys, until next time. Hey everybody, it's Kyla Live, and today we are going to be talking about pregnancy